anticipate, I should say, the public perception of what we were doing. We thought we were doing a good thing. We just did it in a bad way, in a bad location. I take responsibility for that. That was my error.
How is the airport going to be repaid?
Well, I don't know just yet. We're going to talk to the chairman. We're going to work with Chairman Schick. I imagine one of the things that they're going to try and do and see if we can terminate the contract and get the funds back. So I don't really know yet. I can't yet comment on exactly how that's going to take place. I think it's to be determined. I think we'll determine that fairly quickly.
You had I guess a kind of a 6-layer apology. I mean, you apologized to a lot of different kind of constituent groups. Can you kind of explain why each one was important and why you decided to single out?
Sure. There were 6 different entities that I apologized to. I think that everyone I apologized to deserved an apology, quite frankly. My primary objective at the airport is to keep it free of controversy from any of my actions. I didn't do that. I didn't completely answer Commissioner Schick's question when he asked it. It went on to another topic. I should have stopped it and answered it completely at that point in time, and that was a mistake. So I apologize personally to Mr. Schick for that, and I was pleased that he saw fit to accept my apology. I apologize to the staff because I put them in a bad position by making a bad decision. Unfortunately, it all stops with me. And so if there is loss of erosion of trust on the part of the commission, the staff, us, it's a result of my decision, and we will all be impacted by it. And so I felt it appropriately to publicly apologize to the staff. Then I apologize to the public. The public deserves to know that the people who are at the airport in positions of trust make good decisions. And we need to be able to step up when we don't make a good decision and say, I made a bad decision. And that's what I did, because I think that the public deserves to know and deserves the best staff at the airport, and needs to know that the airport is performing at an optimal level. It's a high goal. We usually do pretty well. This time, we did not meet that goal, and I felt it important to apologize to the public. There's been a lot of public comments and sentiments about this, and I felt it important that they knew my heart on the issue. Then I apologize to Arkansas Times. I should have done interviews with them, irrespective of the FOIs and so forth. That was a mistake of judgment. I wanted to have the questions so I can answer them fully, so there was no questioning. That was wrong. I should have sat down with them, and in fact, I've spoken to Ms. Peacock a few moments ago, and I will be sitting down with her to answer any and all of her questions as fully and completely as I can. And finally, I apologize to my family. This has been a heck of an ordeal for both my children and also for my wife. They deserve better. So I felt it important to identify those 6 different entities and individuals that deserve an apology, because the fact of the matter is what I do and what I say and how I conduct myself has wide-ranging implications, as you can see from a bad decision. So it's important that I step up to that.
Were you worried about losing your job?
Yeah. Yeah, I was. And I would not have had any ill feelings toward the commission if they had felt that it was in the best interest of the airport to go forward under different leadership. And I'm humbled that they have decided not to do that. And I intend to work to my level best to regain whatever confidence that they wrote it, and to have them be convinced that they made a good decision today.
How close do you think you came to losing your job?
I don't know. I think pretty close. Like I said, I wouldn't have had any ill feelings towards the commission in whichever way they have went. Obviously, I'm appreciative that they felt that I deserved a second chance. I appreciate that, and I will do my best to live up to the chance that they give me.
Ron, what's I might have missed, you already addressed this, what's the status of getting the money back? As the chairman mentioned.
We have to look into that. We're looking at, as mentioned to you last night, no, we're looking into the contract, and we're going to be talking to the school. I will be working with the chairman and Commissioner Schick on that, and I will follow their guidance and direction on it. So I don't have an answer just yet. I don't want to say one way or the other, but I think that we feel somewhat positive about it, but we'll know more in the next few days or so.
The chairman also went a little beyond the matter of the advertisement with the school and that payment, and also mentioned travel and perhaps, I'm not sure, other expenses. That wasn't clear to me. Is there any worry on your part that they're going to find something? Is there anything else out there that should concern you?
Not that I'm concerned of. You're not asking any questions. I mean, after you pull out 2 years of expense accounts and credit card receipts, there's bound to be something that somebody doesn't agree with. But Carolyn has handled all of that, and and I've specifically asked her, is there anything that you see an issue with? And she said no. She said everything's had been done within our policy. So I don't know. At the end of the day, I can tell you that our 2009 expenses have been audited for appropriateness and completeness, and as you may recall, we had 0 findings. So is it possible that someone could take an exception to a particular issue? It's possible. But I don't think that there's anything out of bounds. I look forward to sitting down with Ms. Peacock and see if there's anything that she has a particular concern with. We're doing things differently than we've done it in the past. We want to be an international airport. We need to get into that game to understand how we can get there and be successful. So we're doing things differently, and if she needs to understand why, I'd be happy to explain.
Ron, is there any plan to do any more advertising on any fields at all? I mean, considering you're trying to get the money back, is that a concession that it wasn't a good idea?
It was definitely not a good idea. There's no question about that. And I would not recommend advertising in any more fields. If it's if we get an opportunity that the commission feels is a good opportunity, then they can make sure they'll opine on it and make a decision. But I will not be looking at advertising.
Is it still important to push the website?
It is. Let me tell you why that's important. Because some people, again, have said that it's there's only one airport in town. Why advertising that airport? That's really not what it's about. We currently have about 1,800 people signed up on our website to book their flights, book their hotels, and rent their cars. We had taken the website in 2008 from being an expense item to a revenue item. And so what we're trying to do, because we've got a tough hill to climb for the second half of this terminal, we're trying to develop this website as its own standalone revenue source for us going forward. And I looked at the numbers yesterday, late, and I believe our gross sales off the website about $178,000 or thereabout, and we get a percentage of that, and I don't have those numbers. But if you consider where we came from an expense to actually getting revenue, it's a long journey for us, and I'd like to get to the point where we're producing several hundreds of thousands of dollars a year off of the website. That's what this effort is about.
But how to promote it is not clear at this point.
Correct. I need to revisit that with the commission. I need to get guidance from the commission, because clearly you need to know about it and know the features and benefits of it to be able to take advantage. So we have to get that out, and that's one of the things that I'll be reviewing with Commissioner Schick on what is the appropriate marketing plan, and the commissioners, other commissioners as well, as we go forward to get that moving, because that's an important part of our overall strategy to create a separate new revenue source for the airport to help us over that hill as we go forward to 2020 to build the second phase. Now, this is only phase one. The second phase, international flights and so forth, is a much, much higher hurdle, and that's an integral part of what we're doing.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Ron.